got a crack near the rim, but I still pour my coffee in. That old chip mug seen every move by the firewood, warm and crude. You gave it once without a bow, said this one fits your pace somehow. And every winter I've understood why it sits by the firewood. Chip mug by the firewood pile, worn out like our slower style. No need for shine when life feels good, with a chip mug by the firewood. You lean back with your flannel tight, the logs pop orange and fade in light, and we don't move more than we should, except to sit by the firewood. Maybe someday I'll pass it down, this crack, this cup, this quiet sound. Love don't come wrapped or understood, just like a chip mug by the firewood. Chip mug by the firewood pile, worn out like our slower style. No need for shine when life feels good, with a chip mug by the firewood.
Hickory trees line the fence like guards, still the stories carved in yards. We watch the clouds, soft and low, drifting slow where breezes go. You say you never knew the names of all the shapes, but love the games. I smile and say that one glows as clouds drift over Hickory roads. Clouds drift over Hickory roads like time forgets where it goes. We stay still while everything flows, and clouds drift over Hickory roads. Don't stir, birds just glide. The earth takes back its softer side. You lean in close, no need to pose. You're home where the hickory grows. Evening cool and golden slants. We don't dream in wide romance. We just sit and let it show as clouds drift over Hickory roads. Clouds drift over Hickory roads like time forgets where it goes. We stay still while everything flows, and clouds drift over Hickory roads.
keys on the counter tray. Didn't pause, didn't try to stay. Not a note, not one last plan, just a folded throw where she once ran. The blanket still smells like the spring, the one where she wore my old ring. Now it's quiet, cold and frank. She left, but didn't take the blanket. Didn't even take the blanket, no. Guess she knew I'd never let it go. It holds more truth than words could fake, the love she left and didn't take. I sit there with it every night, wrapped in silence, holding tight. Some things break, some things ache, but some things stay, like that old flake. She returns or never will. The blanket waits on the windowsill, not for warmth, just for the ache of what you keep when hearts break. Didn't even take the blanket, no. Guess she knew I'd never let it go. It holds more truth than words could fake, the love she left and didn't take. Soft as slide on the wooden floor, creeping slow like the day before. No alarms, no sudden blur, just cotton curtains and you, her. Steam floats up from coffee thick. You stretch slow, the clock don't tick. The only sound, the distant birds and early light through cotton curtains. Early light, soft and white, catching flecks of dust that hide. You and me in morning sermon, bathed in light through cotton curtains. Some call it slow, we call it grace, letting the sun wash this place. No rush, no rolls to reassert in that early light through cotton curtains. And if tomorrow comes too fast, I'll remember this moment past, where life was soft and deeply certain in early light through cotton curtains. Early light, soft and white, catching flecks of dust that hide. You and me in morning sermon, bathed in light through cotton curtains. Early light, soft and white, catching flecks of dust that hide. You and me in morning sermon, bathed in light through cotton curtains. mix of pine and windblown hair. I held the sleeve and paused a while, folded her sweater with a shaky smile. Didn't cry, didn't press rewind, just touched each button like a line of some soft story we both mind. As I folded her sweater one last time, fold her sweater slow and neat, still can feel the warmth and heat, like love that lingers past its prime. I folded her sweater one last time. I placed it where it used to lay, behind the teasing yesterday, and felt her leave without a sign, just the whisper of goodbye and pine. I won't unfold it, not for years, let it hold both joy and tears, a simple act, not one sublime. Just folded her sweater one last time. Fold her sweater slow and neat, still can feel the warmth and heat, like love that lingers past its prime. Folded her sweater one last time. Dusty steps on dewy stone. She used to walk that path alone, barefoot early, never late. Footprints past the garden gate. Sunflowers still bend her way, like they remember yesterday. I stand and watch the lattice wave for footprints past the garden gate. Footprints past the garden gate, soft reminders hearts create. She may be gone, but time won't scrape those footprints past the garden gate. I trimmed the hedge, I kept the vines, but left her path just out of line. Love ain't perfect, it's an eddy, like footprints past the garden gate. One day I might walk her pace, feel her calm and find her grace. Until then I stand and wait for footprints past the garden gate. Footprints past the garden gate, soft reminders hearts create. She may be gone, but time won't scrape those footprints past the garden gate.
The talking stopped around the bend, not because we reached the end, just knew no words could understand. So we grew quiet, holding hands. You looked out at the rows of hay, I watched the breeze take breath away. Not a whisper, not a plan, just silence drawn in holding hands. Grew quiet holding hands that night, like every wrong was made right. We didn't fix, we didn't stand, we just grew quiet, holding hands. Some folks need to talk it through, but us, well, silence felt like truth. No solutions, no demands, only peace in holding hands. Now when days feel too loud, I find that feel away from crowd. And though you're gone, I still can't grow quiet like we did, holding hands. Grew quiet holding hands that night, like every wrong was made right. We didn't fix, we didn't stand, we just grew quiet, holding hands. The lamp flickers near the chair, shadows stretch but don't scare. One mug sits still steaming up, half-lit room, full cup. You read aloud with quiet tones, soft as creek beds, worn as stones. And I just listen, feet tucked up, in a half-lit room, full cup. Half-lit room where peace won't rush, full cup, warm, no need to hush. Evening slow, no need to sup, in that half-lit room, full cup. The rain taps soft against the sill, but here inside it all stands still. We've got all we need close up, a half-lit room, a full cup. The night won't last, but this will stay. That moment time just walked away. Two hearts in quiet built this trust, half-lit, full up, calm and just. Half-lit room where peace won't rush, full cup, warm, no need to hush. Evening slow, no need to sup, in that half-lit room, full cup.
Didn't light a bright or bold, just enough for stories told. In case you found your way back in, I kept the porch light dim. Not to blind or call too loud, just a hint beneath the clouds, a signal soft like whispered hymn that I kept the porch light dim. Kept the porch light dim for you, not sure what else I could do. Hope fades slow but never slim, so I kept the porch light dim. Seasons pass and bulbs go on, but I don't change what's not gone. Some hopes flicker, some won't skim, like this porch light I kept dim. Even if you never show, that light still holds the might to glow for love that waits and might still win. I'll always keep the porch light dim. Kept the porch light dim for you, not sure what else I could do. Hope fades slow but never slim, so I kept the porch light dim. I kept the porch light dim.
Late October, just before frost, we walked that trail, not feeling lost. Leaves above, your hair so calm, the last time the wind felt warm. You said you'd call if things turned clear. I nodded like I didn't fear, but deep inside I clutched your arm the last time the wind felt warm. The last time the wind felt warm and kind, it carried your voice and changed my mind. Now every breeze feels like a storm, since the last time the wind felt warm. I smell your coat in early spring, but it don't bring back anything. Not like that breeze, soft as a charm, the last time the wind felt warm. One day maybe the breeze will shift and memories ride with something swift, but I still ache deep and disarmed by the last time the wind felt warm. Last time the wind felt warm and kind, it carried your voice and changed my mind. Now every breeze feels like a storm, since the last time the wind felt warm.
Water warm and slow on the range. You stepped out without a change. Didn't say you'd stay or swing, just left the kettle singing. Steam curled up like soft regret. Your cup still dry, the table set. I didn't move, I didn't cling, just sat, heard the kettle singing. Left the kettle singing low, like you might return, I don't know. Every whistle, a memory stinging. You left the kettle singing. Two chairs, one folded throat, a silence only time could know. The kind of pause where hearts still ring. You left the kettle singing. Someday maybe you'll walk in, cold hands and that sheepish grin. Until then I'll let it bring hope through the kettle sing. Left the kettle singing low, like you might return, I don't know. Every whistle, a memory stinging. You left the kettle singing. You left the kettle singing.
Broom leaned on the window wall, dust in corners, leaves from fall. Sun poured in, I tipped my hat, meant to sweep, just sat. Floor creaks soft beneath my boots. You'd laugh and hum old fiddle tunes, but without you, what's clean or flat? Meant to sweep, just sat. Meant to sweep, but time ran slow. Found your echo in the flow. Some jobs don't seem right like that, so I meant to sweep, just sat. The room still holds your steady tone, like it don't care I'm here alone. Work undone, but peace intact. Meant to sweep, just sat. Maybe next time I'll clear the floor, or maybe I'll just close the door. Love don't leave in lines exact. Sometimes you sit where she sat. Meant to sweep, but time ran slow. Found your echo in the flow. Some jobs don't seem right like that, so I meant to sweep, just sat.
ropes still sway though no one's near, like echoes riding through the years. The porch is still, the crickets sing. Night fell on the empty swing. Used to hold her as the stars came down. Feet kicked slow, no plans to town. Now it waits like it knows the sting. When night fall on the empty swing. Night fell quite still and wide. No laughter from that other side, just shadows dancing in a ring, where night fell on the empty swing. I sat once, but it didn't sway, not like when we'd pass the day. The sky feels heavier each spring, since night fell on the empty swing. One day maybe I'll sit again and feel her leaning on the wind, but for now it's just this thing, night and swing and remembering. Night fell quite still and wide. No laughter from that other side, just shadows dancing in a ring, where night fell on the empty swing.
Two chairs, but only one's pulled out. No candle, no toast, no shout. Just oatmeal warm and early straight. One spoon, one plate. We used to set the table right, folded napkins, wine at night. Now breakfast feels like fate. One spoon, one plate. One spoon, one plate at dawn. Half a meal, but love lives on. No one else, no twist of fate. Just one spoon, one plate. You're not gone, just far and deep, in quiet dreams and half asleep. But here your rhythm won't deflate. Still one spoon, one plate. I still clean both just the same. Call it habit, call it name, but the silence won't debate that it's one spoon, one plate. One spoon, one plate at dawn. Half a meal, but love lives on. No one else, no twist of fate. Just one spoon, one plate.
By the lamp and fading light, same old chair, same folded right. The ink's worn thin, but not the trust. I read a note again at dusk. 4 lines in that steady hand: be kind, be strong, just understand. She left it taped where wind don't gust, and I read it again at dusk. Read her note, soft and small, though time wore down the paper wall. It still holds me when life's unjust. That note I read again at dusk. Porch lamp glows just like her eye, still guides me where the stillness lies. Her voice comes back through every rust. Read her note again at dusk. Won't ever frame, it won't rewrite. It's perfect in its tear-stained light. Some truths don't fade, don't ever husk, like what I read again at dusk. Read her note, soft and small, though time wore down the paper wall. It still holds me when life's unjust. That note I read again at dusk. Small, though time wore down the paper wall. It still holds me when life's unjust. That note I read again at dusk. That note I read again at dusk.
Same blue plaid from '94 still hangs where it did before. Smells like cedar, worn no more. That shirt behind the door, you wore it when the rains rolled in. Cooked eggs with your barefoot grin. Now it's quiet, I just adore that shirt still behind the door. Shirt still hangs, I don't move it. Still feel you in every bit, like a memory stitched to the core. Your shirt behind the door. Some folks say clean things away, but I need that old display, not to cling, just to restore a touch of you behind the door. One day maybe I'll let it go, but not while the wind still slows. It's a piece of love I store in that shirt behind the door. Shirt still hangs, I don't move it. Still feel you in every bit, like a memory stitched to the core. Your shirt behind the door.
Didn't want to wake the breeze, so I moved with quiet ease. Moonlight spilled so calmly when I slid the screen door softly. The porch held still, the stars held close, and I didn't want to boast. I just needed to breathe calmly, so I slid the screen door softly. Slid the screen door like a sigh as the night passed slowly by. Didn't need goodbye or plea, just that screen door soft and free. Memories curled round that latch, echoes of a laugh that matched. Even silence sings fondly when you slide the screen door softly. Love don't always storm or shout, sometimes it just steps out, leaves a trail through memory, and slides the screen door softly. Slid the screen door like a sigh as the night passed slowly by. Didn't need goodbye or plea, just that screen door soft and free.
cup in hand, your chair untouched, sunlight creeping in, not rushed. No need to stir, no plans were made. I stayed to watch the steam fade. You'd pour two even when I slept. Now I sip slow where time's been kept. The room feels warm but light and weight, and I stay to watch the steam fade. Stay to watch the steam fade out. Stillness filling every doubt. The heat left slow, but love stayed while I watch the steam fade. Said I rushed too much, chased the clock, forgot the hush. Now I linger like you prayed, and stay to watch the steam fade. Maybe one day I'll move on, but mornings still feel less alone when I sit and sip unafraid, just watching the steam fade. Stay to watch the steam fade out. Stillness filling every doubt. The heat left slow, but love stayed while I watch the steam fade.
Dark but felt alive, like you just stepped out to drive. I whispered low, you didn't respond. The lamp wasn't even on. Your book was open halfway through, mug still warm as if you knew. I stood there feeling slightly drawn to the lamp that wasn't on. The lamp wasn't on, but you were there. Folded socks in your old chair. Even dark feel like dawn when the lamp isn't even on. Some lights shine without a switch, in moments quiet, thick and rich. I didn't reach, didn't push on. The lamp wasn't even on. Still I talk like you might hear, though the air just holds the years. And I find warmth in what is gone, even if the lamp's not on.
Yours hangs like mine's a bit torn, same spot since the second storm. Haven't moved on, haven't begged, just two coats on the wall peg. Seasons change, but they still stay. One brown, one blue, side by gray. They hold a quiet kind of lay, those two coats on the wall peg. Two coats on the wall peg stay like time forgot to turn away. Love don't vanish, don't renege, it stays like coats on the wall peg. Sometimes I touch the sleeve you wore, soft flannel and a memory store. You left, but I never said goodbye to those coats on the wall peg. And if the day ever calls you home, you'll know you're never quite alone. Just reach and feel what we both pledged in two coats on the wall peg. Two coats on the wall peg stay like time forgot to turn away. Love don't vanish, don't renege, it stays like coats on the wall